what a beautiful morning. Look at that. If you've been with us, there's Papa guy. Bit of attention. I'm not talking to anyone, I'm talking to the camera. Go on, off you go, show off. Woo! Multitasking, drinking my coffee, flying the parrot. I've got to ride a confidence course today, so parrot's going to be in the cage for 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, so I need to get you a bit of exercise, don't I? Oh, here he comes. Hello. Yes. Yes, you're very good. And again, go on, get some exercise. Get some exercise. Woohoo. There we are, multitasking. That's gone. Got my coffee, got my parrot. Do you know what? Next time he lands on me, I'm going to have to give him a walnut. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm just waffling here and multitasking. I do a lot of multitasking. I was multitasking this morning. Basically, my morning goes. Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. Just get a walnut. Here you are. Okay, you're not making the most interesting YouTube video little thing. So I'm a bit caught here. Look, eat a walnut. A bit caught here. If I don't give it a walnut, then I'm spoiling the training that I might need in a bit of a situation if ever it disappears, and then I need it to come out of a tree to me or whatever. It needs to associate me with walnuts. There we are, look, about the size of a parrot's brain. But if I give it a walnut while I'm trying to make this video, get my coffee back again, then it's obviously not going to go and get some exercise, it's just going to land on me and constantly have walnuts. So there we go, it's a dilemma, but there you go. Anyway, I digress. I was, oh God, zombies here. I'm not going to get to do this video. The zombies are coming over, they've sensed walnuts. Like Shaun of the Dead. Anyway, I'm not getting this video done. So I was washing up, and I usually put my phone up on the little sill that we've got so that I can watch some videos. So it takes me half an hour to wash up. I can see half an hour of videos. So I was watching half an hour of a business address, and it was for my business page. Basically, I've written this book, I managed to promote it, I managed to sell a few videos and hypnosis recordings, and if I was in employment, I'd be able to give up my job, which is nice, and I can help people with that. So although I'm not hugely down the line, I'm not Alan Sugar giving business advice, I can, if you want to move out of your job and make that leap, I can give the experiences that I've had over the last couple of years. So that's super, so that's just something that I do. And I'm making this video for that market, I suppose. I also help people who want to do what I do. Horse riding NLPers. But there you go. That's a different thing. That's all. Oh, no, because you haven't had a fly. You're not just having... Excuse me. There we go. Oh, it's just landed on there. It's just landed on the gazebo. It's not going to any effort whatsoever. You're not getting a walnut for that. You got a fly. I'm going to duck when it comes. Come on then. Oh. There we are. Force it to get a bit of exercise. Anyway, I was watching this business address. Come on then, sausage. I was watching this business address, and the guy was in London in a huge amphitheatre, and he gave a 1 hour address on the power of Facebook advertising and Instagram advertising. There is nothing better for your business right now to be putting stuff on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn and podcasts. And the more astute of you will instantly realise that my YouTube channel has just started being promoted on my other platforms, because yes, I'm following this advice, because there's nothing better for from an advertisement point of view, for the amount of money you put in, for the amount of exposure you get. And this guy said there is nothing better. If you're going to put your money into anything, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram. Let me just drop the camera down. It doesn't want to drop down. The light's going a bit funny. Maybe that will be better. So Facebook, this whole address with Facebook, Instagram, and all the reasons why, and all the successes that he'd had, and everything. So that was all marvellous. Then it got to the questions. First question was, interestingly, quite like the rider confidence questions. It was from a Pakistani gentleman, and he said, in Pakistan, the shame of failure and the shame of what other people think of you is crippling, which is quite interesting fun. On the rider confidence course, because we're going to put this video on both platforms, the business platform and the rider confidence platform, I might need to explain that a lot of the time when you're trying to get on with your horse, you can get a lot of attention from people who are at your livery yard, at your riding school, or whatever, and a lot of people who don't get on their horses very much, then they're telling you what you're doing wrong. So you'll see the parallel in the business world. In fact, there's loads of parallels in the business world. So there we go. The fear of failure was the question, and that's a question that I've answered on the rider confidence plenty of times. Don't worry about the fear of what people think of you. Each criticism and every humiliation is no different to every admiration and congratulation. It's all the rungs in the ladder to get where you're going, but you're not going to see those rungs in the ladder until you are where you want to be, looking backwards. When you've reached your ambition or your goal, whether that's just your small monthly goal, the yearly goal, or whether you're actually sitting in your mansion house floating around on your lilo on your circular swimming pool, and looking back, then you'll see that every insult or perceived insult or congratulations or adoration, admiration, every success, every triumph, every disaster made up the rungs of the ladder that got you to where you are, and you need them, you so need them. Yeah, so that's my advice for dealing with what people think of you and perceived judgments from others. Second question came along. Now bear in mind that this chap had just presented for over an hour. There is nothing with a greater return of investment for money and sales and attention and brand building, and there is, get out there, he said, get out there and do it. Simple message, simple message, simple message. He kept saying it was a simple message. Guess what the second question was? Apart from Facebook and Instagram, what would you say is the best way to get attention and a good return on investment? Whereupon the speaker crouched down and I'm going to punch you in your face. And not that I approve of violence. It was very funny at the time, maybe you had to see it. You had to be there. And that really, really got me thinking. I mean, he just said, oh, this is what to do. This is step one, this is step two. Boom. Over and over and over again, and then filled it up with why. And the question was, what can I do apart from that? It said, every little bit of investment money you've got in your promotion, in your advertising, put into paid adverts on Facebook and Instagram, because they're not going to last long. Anybody who's watching my business, they're not going to last long. Pretty soon, thank God that the Russians allegedly interfered with the 2016 election in the US, because it produced a huge amount of distrust in Facebook, and big companies turned away. They'll soon turn back, and then the cost of advertising will go through the roof. That was basically the central thing of his question, of his address. And this guy was like, oh, what can I do? And he was like, every bit of money that you've got for promotions, put it into Facebook and Instagram. But what can I do instead? Man, so obvious, the central thing. And of course that got me thinking about my rider confidence. When I've written a book, I've done videos, I've done hypnosis recordings, I've done written audio, Facebook, Instagram, posted the book off done a computer version of the book, done an audio version of the book, does questions and answers, Facebook Lives, all with these central aspects of focus on what you do want, not on what you fear will happen. Focus on what you do want. So yesterday I put up a post. Oh, I'm really itchy now. I don't know why. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. I've been bitten. I put up a post 2 days ago saying, if you had a little goal represented by a photo, because I get people saying, I would like to do this, I would like to do that, this person inspires me, that person inspires me, and it's a video or a photo. And I said, put up a photo of what would inspire you, what do you want to do? And who knows, maybe you could make the skills to achieve that. And how good would you feel when that photo is on your mantelpiece? The first response I got was, my horse has been injured. The second response I got was, I've been injured. I just deleted them. It's like, what aren't you getting? So a deliberate photo, and I've put examples of photos and of what could be achieved. Obviously, sorry, I'm looking for the parrot, just making sure it's there. I've not got bored with you. Oi, stop eating the gazebo. Excuse me, he's eating the gazebo. Oi. Go and get some exercise. That's better. Kind of eating the gazebo. I put total examples of wouldn't this be a good goal if these photos, I do photo shoots, and we've got some fairly splendid photos of all sorts of things, horses in all sorts of situations, I'm sure looking very brave. If you wanted to, you could recreate them, or maybe there's another one, or maybe there's another one. Put your photos on of what you really want. How much more direct can it be to be focused on what you want? Once I got, I've been injured, my horse has been injured, I wouldn't be brave enough to do this. Delete, 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 delete. I've spent 2 years giving the same central message. It's all doable, it's all possible. It doesn't matter how confident you are, what your achievements are, what accomplishments you have or haven't done in the past. Focus on what you want, and that dream will pull you through any mishaps or misadventures. And if you get small lesson plans working towards it, if you want to go galloping up a mountainside, which was somebody's photo and it was really good, then break it down. You're going to have to gallop on the flat, and then before that you're going to have to canter on the flat, and before that you're going to have to learn how to trot, and there we are. Central message. So the reason I'm making this video, this must be a very instinctive human reaction, because I get it all the time. I'll do a presentation for 2 hours. I go around the country doing talks to riding clubs and equestrian centres, and at the end of it I'll get somebody saying, well, how do I stop feeling anxious? There must be an instinctive human reaction. So the point of this video is to question you. When you are in that situation, are you responding instinctively without thinking, the central message has been set, now I need to execute it? I need to get my book, I need to write down the steps I need to move my business forward, or to move my horse riding forward. I need to take the experience I've got from what I'm confident in. You might be confident at running a kids club, and you can transfer that confidence to running your new business or running your new horse program. If you're confident, I'm not confident with kids. You might think I'm confident at this, that, or the other. I've got pictures of me standing on 4 horses galloping around. I was going to say, put me in a room with kids. Don't put me in a room with kids. I don't want to know. They're uncontrollable. Of course, if you work with kids, you're like, oh, don't be so silly. You just do this and you engage them like that. And there's a whole set of tools. And you don't take somebody with no experience with working with the little terrors and dump them in a classroom of 30 at a special needs school. You know, it's all progress. So, I'm going to use that and reflect on myself. What am I responding instinctively to and missing the central message? Why do I not want to execute it? You go and I look up advice or go and see people. Why don't I want to execute it? The answer is I do want to execute it. I'll leave that with you. Horse riders, if you would like a free report on bucking, bolting, rearing, how to deal with it, how to fix it. That's the 3 main issues facing horse riders. When I do my questions and answers, people say, how do I cope with bolting? How do I cope with bucking? How do I cope with rearing? With regularity, people say, can you do a video on bucking and bolting and rearing? I've written it all down. It's a PDF form that you can download for free right now. I'll put the link in the description. Thank you for listening.